Good morning, Taurus. So I am not doing too many guided messages at the moment, but I did randomise some songs for you. I randomised Milk by Garbage and Just a Girl by No Doubt. Now, what I got from this was that there may be a situation involved here, a relationship where somebody gets attention by maybe, I'm going to say acting like a bit like a damsel in distress, you know, crocodile tears, acting a bit like they need rescuing, perhaps, acting a bit like, I don't know, it's like the other person responds when one person gets sad. So I also, I sort of carried on preparing for the reading, and I realised I was singing a little bit of Love by Kesha, specifically the line, "You only miss me, wanna kiss me when I give you sad eyes." So there's definitely, I'm going to say, borderline emotional manipulation possibly happening here in this relationship that I'm picking up on. Or it could just be like role play. I don't know. But there's definitely something here where it's like one person gets motivated by the other person being sad and needing help, is the way it's coming through. So take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. It might just be a message for one person. I want to say possibly a warning, either a warning if you're the person doing it that that's perhaps emotional manipulation, and maybe that's not a healthy relationship. If the only way you can get attention from somebody is kind of going, "Oh, I'm so sad," acting like a drama queen, or it's sorry, just judging you there. I'm sorry, but you know, I'm going to say the truth. If you're doing it in a role play kind of sense and it's two consenting adults and that's kind of the game, then fine. But if you are genuinely trying to get someone's attention by putting on like crocodile tears, that's not a healthy relationship. You deserve better than that, okay? So I'm here to make you recognise that. What's the other thing? Or you're the person who perhaps is falling victim to the act of somebody else, somebody who's putting on this kind of like damsel in distress, and it could be you know, a male or a female doing this, somebody who's kind of like, help me, I need rescuing, I'm so sad, to the point of now, in that song, A Little Bit of Love by Kesha, she says, "You're going to miss me when I'm gone to the afterlife." So definite emotional abuse there, emotional blackmail possibly coming through, like holding someone to ransom. I don't like it. I'm going to say I don't like it. So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. It might just be a heads up for somebody else. So I'm going to tune into the energy and start to pull cards for you today. I'm going to do a full reading, past, present, future, heart space, head space, action space, and I'm going to pull a few cards to sort of get an idea of the situation. So yeah, I'll tune in and I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, as I'm tuning in, I'm hearing wash away, like it's a sense of like water pouring down my back, wash away. I don't know what that means, so you know, take it if it resonates. Right, okay, it may be a clarifier for somebody. Interesting, I'm seeing the cobra on the bottom there. I've seen the cobra twice now during your reading, while shuffling the cards ready for your reading. Someone may be having trouble to speak. I can't even, yeah, somebody may be having trouble to speak. Interesting. Okay, can I get a card for the energy that Taurus is in, please? An energy for Taurus's reading today, please. Thank you. Oh, losing strength, but there's something growing that's going to be quite valuable. Yeah, the bear in reverse, the bear upright would be somebody who's very, very strong. They've got a lot of perseverance. It's also a protective energy, but in the reverse, this is not a protective energy. It could be somebody who needs protecting from something. It could be somebody who's not protecting something that they should be. With that oyster card there as well, it's like something precious that's growing. So someone could not be protecting something that's precious and growing. Yes, a lack of strength, a lack of perseverance, It could also be bears hibernate, so it could also be somebody who's almost like coming out of hibernation, somebody who's gone inwards, had a bit of alone time, had a bit of quiet time, and they're coming out of that now. So take anything that fits there, leave anything that doesn't. We'll clarify. So, oh, here we go, straight away. Is that all? The letter. You could be getting some communication here. Possibly communication about going on some sort of journey, or communication about your dreams and wishes. Yeah, it's like, what was, right, hang on. Something in the bud is the way it came through there. Something in the bud. Yeah, I can't take it any other way than that. Something in the bud. Nip something in the bud. Perhaps you have to nip something in the bud. There's some, yeah, there's a sense of something growing, dreams and wishes growing, an opportunity growing, potential for travel. Somebody may be trying to nip it in the bud. Here we have the letter. So you may receive some sort of communication, a letter that kind of drains the strength from you, or you don't have the strength to communicate something. It's interesting that I kind of was stumbling over my words there for a moment. 2 and 7, 2s are about partnerships, 7s are kind of about life path. 2 and 7 together makes 9. So this is coming to the end of a long journey, perseverance. 7 of Swords, it would be, 7 of Swords would be almost kind of like a deceptive energy, kind of doing something on the down low, strategy. There could be something to do with a letter, a strategic letter. Let's get a clarifier on the letter. Tell me more about the letter, please. Why is the letter here? It literally, on the surface level, it just means communication, some form of communication. Could be like contracts or something, or it could even be like a social media post, some kind of letter. Please tell me. There we go. Okay, 2 cards have flipped and have gone back in. So there's something, this is like secrets to be revealed, something being hidden from you. You're hiding something from somebody else. And I've seen one of these cards. One of them was the poverty card. And the other card, high honor. Okay, interesting. Unexpected income though on the bottom there. So if you were worried about money, unexpected income is nice to have in your underlying energy there. A letter. Possibly it may be that you've come into some money. Oh, okay, that might be what it is for someone. Yeah, I'm feeling that quite strongly. For somebody, it's that somebody's had an unexpected income. It could be you, it could be someone else. But somebody else is kind of almost like doing a begging letter where it's like, I'm in poverty, my situation's so bad, do the honourable thing and share that money with me. So it could be you, it could be someone else, but there's a sense of somebody having something of value, somebody being in good fortune. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It's something tangible that can be shared with others. It's like being in a sturdy place. And they feel like the honourable thing to do is to support those who are in need, right? But what I'm getting through, if the songs at the start of the reading are to be believed, this is a sob story. It's not. It may not be true. Now, I don't want to say that off for 100% for everybody, but that's definitely one of the storylines that I'm picking up on here. 2 and 7, 3 and 7. 2 and 7, 3 and 7. Why is that significant? 2 and 7, 3 and 7. Maybe something to do with money, like you've offered somebody £270 and they're asking for £370. Something like that. It's like add 10, it's asking for more. They may be saying, my friends need money too. But then there's that bear that's like the lack of strength. Okay. Alarm bells are ringing, Taurus, for you. I'm not going to lie. It's almost like patronage as well. So it's like So a kind of alternate spin on this is that somebody's losing strength in a situation because they're going through a period of poverty. Could be emotional poverty as well. It doesn't have to be tangible poverty. So it's almost like, I'm losing strength, I need support. Asking for some sort of patron, like asking for someone to give support in some way, and that person is like the honourable thing to do almost. It seems quite Victorian, quite old-fashioned. Sorry, just drinking a bit of my coffee there. Right, okay. I'm going to go to your full spread. I'm going to pull all the cards first, and then I'm going to take a moment to kind of see what I'm getting from it before I start to interpret. So, Taurus, please. What was going on in the past emotional space for Taurus? Past heart space for Taurus, please. Again, something hiding there. Four of Cups. Past thoughts, please, for Taurus. All your cards are trying to hide. Interesting, the card that tried to hide is this Nine of Wands energy, which is almost like the bear energy in the upright. And the thing that fell out was the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is that deceptive energy. It could be you being a little bit deceptive. It could be someone being deceptive around you. So just a little bit of a heads up here. Definitely picking up on deceptive energy in your reading today. Can I get a card, please, for the past action space for Taurus? Past action space for Taurus. Past action space for Taurus. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Right, the cards are acting very, very strangely, just to kind of show you. Now, what came out for you was the Ace of Cups. So a new love offer, a new offer of friendship, romantic interest. The Empress in reverse. The Four of Wands kind of flipped and tried to go back in, but these cards came between them, the King of Swords and the Page of Wands. So if I can just interpret this for a moment, somebody may have been wanting to go to some kind of celebration or party. They weren't able to because people intervened. The people was a King of Swords. This is somebody who can be quite cut and dry, coming in really kind of saying, no, I'm putting a stop to this. It's somebody who is a clear communicator, a logical thinker, maybe a little bit cold. There's also this Page of Wands character who's come between the party, I think, or it may be that this King of Swords has come between you and a Page of Wands at a party. So the Page of Wands is someone who can be quite immature, very passionate, very... it could be a new passionate relationship, but yeah, very early stages it'd be, but this person's coming in between to kind of cut this out, put a stop to it. Possibly over some fear of pregnancy there with the Empress in reverse. Right, okay, I'm getting too many cards here. Can I just get one card for each space, please? Current heart space, current emotions. Again, trying to hide. Or someone's feeling out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. The current thoughts, please, for Taurus. Current thoughts, please, for Taurus. Current thoughts, please, for Taurus. Wanting to walk away from a situation. Eight of Cups. Go and look for the missing cup. Something missing from your life. Oh my goodness, that shot off. That flew across the room then. The Ten of Wands in your action space. You've also got the Six of Wands in the reverse, not having success. Three of Wands in the reverse, not waiting for something anymore. It's like you were anticipating success in a situation, but you're not waiting for it anymore. There's no independence coming through there. I'm putting those cards back. They may come back out again, but I'm just going to take kind of one card for each space there. Can I get future emotions, please? Now, just before I start to pull these cards, I just want to say, again, secrets. I've seen what this card is, so it's interesting. Now, I'm saying this for every sign, so don't worry, I've not seen anything bad. Your future can be changed. So this is the projected future on the timeline that you're on now. I may say something in this reading now that is going to affect your decision making, which will change your future. So just know that if anything negative does come out, if anything comes out that you're worried about, take it as a heads up that you can correct or change your course of actions to avoid any potential difficult energies that may come in your future space. Now, the card that's flipped and gone back in is the Lover's card. So that is in your heart space in the future. What's going on, please, in the thoughts? But this is secret, right? Secret romantic interest, possibly. So a secret admirer. Can you tell me, please, about the thoughts? What are the future thoughts? Again, something gone in and hidden. Knight of Pentacles, an offer coming forward, but it's very slow-moving energy. Ooh. And the future action space, please, for Taurus. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune, that came flying out. So the energy of the action space, the energy of the heart and the thoughts is quite reluctant, is quite secretive. So somebody's hiding what's going on in the thoughts and the heart space. But in the action space, it's almost like everything's everywhere. It's like everything's flying everywhere. There's a lot of energy in the action space, even though there's this reluctance and hidden secretive energy in the heart and the thoughts. In the underlying there, you've got the Two of Swords. So there's definitely a sense of somebody blocking something out, trying to protect the heart space, thinking about how to do this, but also trying to use their intuition to navigate a situation. The Two of Swords can indicate some sort of choice that needs to be made, something that needs to be cut out. It's a lot of thinking energy. Like I say, also quite guarded energy. Right, I'm going to pause for a second. Somebody may have been blocked on social media. I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to have a moment to kind of just go in and look at the cards and analyse them myself quietly, and then I'm going to come back and pull some clarifiers. 1 minute. Okay, Taurus. The only major arcana in your reading is the Empress in reverse and the Lovers. Now the Empress in reverse is the Taurus card. It can also be Libra. It's in reverse, so if you're the Empress, that it's not great that it's in the reverse there. There's definitely something that's challenging in your past energies. Yeah, definitely things are challenging in this reading. I'm going to say it as I see it. In the future, up here in your heart space, you've got the Lovers card. Now this is Gemini energy. Yeah, so strong interest in some kind of romantic partnership. The Gemini energy is a little bit of trickster energy. I'm seeing here with the Seven of Swords. Again, it doesn't have to be a Gemini. Not all Geminis are tricksters, you know. It's just in the energy. Some people like to hear the signs. Yeah, there is this kind of calculating trickster energy, which is also represented by the Lover's sign, the Lover's card. So do be a little bit aware of that. Sometimes people need to be strategic. I definitely see this as strategy in the mind because of something that's going on in the heart space, and it's not necessarily showing in your action space. When I looked at the bear again, I heard grin and bear it. Now there's definitely a sense of perseverance here in your reading, because you've got this Nine of Wands here in the past, which turns into the Ten of Wands here. Sorry, that drilling started, so I'm just going to shut my window. Yeah, so and then the Knight of Pentacles as well. This is very like slow moving, burdened energy. It's like whatever this is, it's been a long process. And also in your heart space, this is not nice energy to have in your heart space. It's in your past heart space with the Four of Cups. So emotionally here in your past heart space, you've got the Four of Cups. This is someone not taking an offer of love, turning their back on a relationship, feeling like the cups are empty in a relationship. So this is in your emotions. So emotionally, perhaps you wanted to make an offer, or you felt like an offer wasn't going to be accepted, and then this energy has evolved into the Five of Pentacles, which again is another painful energy to have in your heart space. This is in your current heart space, this feeling of being left out in the cold. It might be an opportunity that wasn't taken, feeling shut out of a situation, especially with the Two of Swords there as well. This can literally be like somebody's shut the door on you, blocked on social media. You could have done this to someone else. Yeah, there's a real sense of like disappointment here, of something that just didn't work out, of feeling out in the cold. Now this in your current energies has turned into the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card about feeling unfulfilled emotionally on some kind of emotional level, there's a sense of not feeling like your life is complete. So in your thoughts, you're thinking about, what do I do about this? Do I walk away? Do I follow my dreams, my ambitions? Do I go for the stars, or do I stay in place? I think is what you're dealing with. But then in your action space, you've got these heavy burdens here with this 10 of Wands. It's whatever this is, it's like backbreaking. Like, I think you're really coming to a point where with the bear in reverse, it's like, I don't know if I can bear this anymore. I don't know if I can bear these burdens anymore. In the past, you had this 9 of Wands in the thoughts. So it's like in the past, you were the wounded warrior. You persevered. You had that perseverance energy. It's like, I can keep fighting through this. It's like she's battered and bruised, she's injured, but she's continuing to fight. She's continuing to carry those burdens. But again, there's this, it's with this kind of deceptive energy, or this thief in the night energy in your thoughts. But yeah, I think you're coming to the end of something here, definitely, because this energy then turns into the Wheel of Fortune in the future. The Wheel of Fortune is luck coming in, or a change in fortune. It's a new cycle. Yeah, but it's coming in very, very slowly in your thoughts. Like, whatever your plan is, whatever this plan is that you're putting into action, it's slow. In your past, sorry, I'm just kind of jumping around, but it's the best way I can describe how I'm seeing the threads here. In your past action space, the Ace of Cups is some kind of offer of love or friendship or emotional support. Cups are about water, which signifies emotions, so relationships. So there was some kind of new emotion, new relationship, definitely something new with it being an ace, or something that's being revived. But yeah, in the heart space, there's this sense of feeling like it's not being taken. So whether that's somebody coming towards you or you coming towards somebody else, I'm not sure. Now, there's strong mother energy here. This particular Four of Cups, the imagery on this card, I see this as a mother and child, possibly a water sign, but there's a sense of somebody who perhaps has a lot of emotions, perhaps an over-emotional mother, trying to offer a cup to a son. Now, you don't have to be a son, you can be a daughter, but I'm just talking about the imagery of the card, but there's possibly this parent-child relationship here. You can see he's got his arms crossed, a bit like how on here the Two of Swords is this arms crossed energy. So there may be some kind of like parent-child relationship where the younger energy has kind of like crossed their arms and said, no, I'm not having this, blocking someone out. So she's trying to offer this cup, but you can see that the cup is empty, and he actually already has several cups. So it's like this child is looking at, again, you can switch the energies around. I don't know who this is in your reading. Could be you, could be someone else. Whoever's this child is, this younger energy, it could be like an apprentice, right? Somebody younger. They are they're looking at these cups, they're looking at all the relationships in their life, but they're not, they're weighing them up. They're saying, I don't really think any of these relationships have anything to offer me. But this boy, he could take action. He could easily take any of these cups and fill them up himself. So that is interesting. Let's pull a clarifier on that Four of Cups. Before I do though, just to say that we have this mother on this card here. Again, this siren energy that seems to keep coming through. So it may be again this kind of drama queen energy, perhaps someone's mother or a mother figure is a bit of a drama queen. It's like when they know that the only way to get attention from somebody is to turn on the waterworks, and then people kind of come running like a knight in shining armor, right? But yeah, we've got this Empress card down here in reverse. Now, the Empress card in reverse is not good. The Empress in the upright's brilliant. One of the best cards you can get. In the reverse, this is somebody who's not in Empress energy. Again, the Empress can be a mother. You can see she kind of looks pregnant on this card. The Empress in the upright is also a card about abundance and growth, but here there's a lack of abundance and growth. It's a situation that's not growing. So somebody tried to make an offer here, perhaps to somebody who's this kind of mother empress figure, but this mother empress figure is in the reverse. She may be over emotional. She may be not very good with money. She may kind of yeah, she may always just kind of like waste money or not be very good with emotions. So Bess has come to say hi. Do you want to come over here and say hi, Bess? No, she's going to go and sit on the window. She's a cat. She does what she wants. Yeah, so this may be what the situation is then. A sense of somebody who's not very good with money or emotions. There's a sense of either emotional poverty or literal, like, money. Like, look at the way this water's pouring out. It could be like money or emotions pouring through somebody's fingers. It's like money through a sieve, right? Like, they get money, they spend it straight away. So there's a sense of somebody trying to make an emotional offer, but somebody refusing it. But there's this sense of honor. It's like, especially if it's like a mother figure, it's like almost like there's a sense of honor where I have to keep like giving that person those handouts, giving that person those bailouts, even though they're bad with money. Well, interesting, underneath there you've got the journey card as well. So you've got two cards next to each other, journey and journey. Oh, false person though, an expectation. Somebody may be saying that they need money to go on some sort of journey, but perhaps they don't. Perhaps they've got no intention of going on that journey. They just want the money. Four of Cups. Can you clarify this Four of Cups for me, please? Again, take anything that resonates, leave anything that doesn't. I ask for the most important messages to come through that are going to do the most good. So even though it's a general reading, there may be very specific targeted messages for one individual who really, really needs it. Or there may be general messages that apply to everybody. So again, just take what resonates. If something really doesn't fit, don't try and force it to fit. Four of Cups, please. Can I get a clarifier on this Four of Cups in the past heart space for Taurus? Clarifier on this Four of Cups in the past heart space for Taurus, please. No, I think I've said everything that I need to say there. Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody's persevering, even though there's this kind of deceptive energy. It's kind of like, I think you or whoever it is fully aware that there's some kind of deception going on. Again, you have that false person card there. So, yeah, thinking how am I going to persevere through this, like, but the Bear's in reverse, which is really worrying me. Ace of Cups with the Empress in reverse. Yeah, so is there anything else on this end? Right, thank you. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, somebody's got bad judgment. Somebody may have made a bad judgment call. It can also the Judgment can be a card about kind of like a revival, a second life, a second chance, but it's like no more chances, no second chances. Yeah, and then I think somebody's been blocked because underneath this Two of Swords is the Karma card. I noticed this before. The Karma card is the oh, I dropped something. The Karma card is actually the Judgment card in this deck. Could be dealing with a Libra, especially with the Six of Pentacles there. There's a lot of Libra energy. Like I say, there's the Empress in reverse, could be a Libra in negative energy. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's no longer putting the work into something. It's like, no, I'm like, it's a sense of turning the back, cutting something out, which then leads to this Five of Pentacles. It's exactly what that means. Yeah, feeling shut out, feeling out in the cold, feeling like there's a sense of loss in a situation, and this is in your heart space. It's painful, it's cold, painful energy. There is growth here though. It's like the spring can come. So it's not the be all and end all. It won't be winter forever, basically. It's not, you're not north of the wall. Maybe someone likes Game of Thrones. Five of Pentacles. Can I get a clarifier for this Five of Pentacles, please? Thank you. Again, it's going to be reverse. Two of Pentacles. Somebody has made their mind up. They're not juggling anymore. This is a card about juggling, choosing between two situations. You can see on one side of this card there's nothing there. There's no opportunities, there's no growth, there's no abundance on this side. On this side there's a lot of opportunities, growth and abundance and love. You can see the dolphin represents a love opportunity. It represents happiness, kind of like a happy-go-lucky attitude. And then this boat as well signifies like it can be like a shipment coming in, right? Abundance coming towards you, or something coming in that's going to offer you the opportunity to go on a new journey. There's the moon's here to signify that you don't know everything about this situation. You know, this is why it's interesting to you, because you haven't explored this route yet. You can see he's clearly made up his mind. He's looking at this side. He's not really paying attention to this pentacle anymore. In the reverse, yep, somebody has either, yeah, I think somebody's made a decision here. Again, I'm saying he, it could be she, just the gender's fluid in tarot. If I feel strongly that it's masculine or feminine energy, I'll specifically point it out. Okay. 8 of Cups, walking away. So tell me more about this 8 of Cups in the thoughts. So figuring out, you know, and there's a dolphin here as well. Look at that dolphin. Yeah, somebody's definitely made up their mind. Somebody's choosing to follow their dreams, to explore the unknown path. And there's this sense of like a companion, or moving towards love, or trying to have this sense of a happy-go-lucky attitude. You've got 2 dolphins there. Dolphins may be important for you right now. It's interesting, I'm using 2 different decks and the dolphins have come out in both decks. Not many packs have dolphins, so yeah, interesting. I see this as Goddess Venus energy. You've got, you know, Venus is your goddess, Taurus, or your planet, if you want to say that. That's why the Empress is both Taurus and Libra. Yeah, I think you're following your heart here. Wait, something's coming through. I think it's a song with like follow your heart. I think it's an old song. Hi Bess, you okay? Follow your heart. I don't know, but I was going to say she's had wormy stuff on the back of her neck, so she looks a bit gross on the back of her neck. That's why. So she yeah, watch out for dolphins. You may find that if you see dolphins, it could be on the TV. Don't put your butt on camera, Bess. Turn around, please. Turn around, bright eyes. Move your butt. Come on. She's destroying your reading. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, she's absolutely coming like a wrecking ball. Yeah, watch out for dolphins on the TV. Or if you see pictures of dolphins. Oh, I think some more tarot cards have just been delivered. Everything's happening. Yeah, you may find that what you're thinking about when you see dolphins, or what's happening in the imagery, or, you know, when you see them, you want to go up on the bed, don't you? That's what this is. Come on, there you go. Can you see now? No, she's going to lick herself. She's going to sit on your cards and lick herself. Bess, come on. Go on, you can see now. Go on. Come here. Good girl. Right, I guess I'm going to kind of tidy up. So, sorry for the interruption, Taurus. Interruption. Somebody may have come into your life and they come in like a wrecking ball. It's like everything is suddenly a mess because of some new relationship that's come into your life. Perhaps anything that happens in a reading is part of the reading. There's a reason that Bess came over then and started destroying everything. Interesting that she's moved the 7 of Swords over to the 8 of Cups. Do be aware of that deceptive energy. Don't fall for it, whatever it is. You know, have your wits about you. Just because it's showing doesn't mean that somebody is necessarily being deceptive, but you need to, it's in your thoughts, right? You need to, it's something you need to be aware of. Like, can I get a clarifier then, please, for the 8 of Cups? Do you want to clarify the 8 of Cups? You do. Okay. The Magician. Yeah, again, trickster energy, Gemini energy again. Like I say, not all Geminis are tricksters, but it's the energy rather than the sign. So it's either you're dealing with a Gemini or you're dealing with somebody who may be a bit tricky. You've got like 3 cards here now that give me Gemini trickster energy. The Magician. The Magician is somebody who takes dreams and makes them a reality. So just be a bit wary if something seems too good to be true at the moment. If somebody's coming to you and saying, I can make all your wishes come true, kind of try and find that fine print. Be like, what's in it for you? Just, I'm not saying that this person is deceptive, but just have your wits about you. Have that cognitive dissonance that kind of like keeps you from falling too much into your emotions. Have that strength. So here you go. This is Leo energy. Yeah, strength. It could also be the 8 of Cups with the Magician as strength. This could be you in your thoughts, mentally preparing yourself to take action to make your dreams a reality. That's coming through strongly, actually. It's almost like my guys are going, yes, 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 as I'm saying that. I think that's probably, for most of you, what that is. 10 of Wands there. So this is that feeling of being like very, very burdened, but it's like you're almost there. You're almost at the end of your journey. Now something's flipped and gone back in. Again, there's this secretive air about your reading. Yeah, somebody's definitely moving on there. Definitely moving on to calmer waters. So you can see that although this person is bearing a lot of burdens on the back, they're almost home. They can't quite see how they're going to get there yet. So you in your action space is like, you've got these burdens, you're ready to put them down. You kind of know where you want to go, I think, or have some sort of idea of where you want to be, what your dreams are, but you're not quite sure how to get there yet. It's like, where's the bridge? But it's like, you can see it's foggy. Perhaps there's a bridge there and you just can't quite see it yet. It's interesting as well, actually. It was very, very foggy this morning. I went out for a walk. I think I'm going to post a picture on Twitter after your reading, like a train track, and it was all foggy. So this again feels like it applies to your reading, because you've got 2 cards about taking journeys up there, but like, it almost seems impossible. You're not quite sure how you're going to do it. So here, again, in your action space, with this feeling of like wanting to go somewhere, wanting to follow your dreams, you can see the similarity of the poses of these 2 people. It's like they're both trying to get to that you may be trying to cross water, or there may be like some sort of journey that needs, yeah, it's like, you know, obviously we've got COVID at the moment, traveling is difficult, but there's a sense of these 2 people kind of wanting to kind of cross this space and get to this other space. So yeah, and then here we are. So this woman is she's steering her own ship. Normally on the 6 of Swords, it's somebody in the ship and you have somebody kind of steering it for you, but this woman has taken action here to steer her own ship. She's taking action to cross that bridge when you come to it, I'm hearing. But yeah, she's taking action, and this is in your action space. So moving on to calmer waters, leaving a difficult situation behind, and mentally, you know, mentally being ready to move to a situation that's better for you. I'm saying mentally because it's swords. It's in your action space, so this is actually something that you're tangibly doing. You're tangibly taking steps towards this. Swords can also be about communication, so you're thinking about it and communicating it, possibly, or communicating it. So the lovers in your future, whoa, straight away, excited about the lovers, hey, in your future heart space. King of Swords. Interesting that King of Swords came through with that party card, that event. Can be a card of marriage. The King of Swords, so this is a character, probably male, or it's somebody in male energy, which again, gender is very, very fluid in tarot. So the energy of the Kings is somebody who is very, very logical. They are a strategist. They are, I'll pick him up so you can see him. Strategist, very logical, clear communicator, clear thinker, but they will take action. It's somebody who takes action when they need to. But there's somebody, you can see he's kind of resting on his sword. The Kings they have a lot of restraints. They're very mature. So a king in the upright will only communicate what he needs to communicate when he needs to communicate it. He's going to kind of keep his cards quite close to his chest. This may be what this kind of strategy deception energy is, because he's not going to reveal anything unless it suits him to reveal it. So this he's in the upright though, so it's really, really good that it's showing in the upright. So even though I'm picking up on kind of deceptive energy, it may not necessarily be bad. You know, do have your wits about you though. The Lovers card, it is coming through with the Lovers card. So the Lovers card does have this sense of perhaps possibly being a third party situation involved. There may be a bit of a love triangle, but the nice thing about this Lovers card is that you have that big angel there. It's like divinely guided. There may be a relationship coming in for you and you're feeling it in your heart space. You probably in the future you're going to know exactly who this is, feeling like you're being divinely guided towards somebody, and it is somebody who's you know, quite intellectual, quite strategic. You know, they're in the head a lot, very clear thinker, clear communicator. Oh, you have a King of Cups though. The King of Cups, I think he came out in the reverse. Let's have a look. So this may be the other person in this third party situation. I'm just going to stop my recording and restart 1 second, just because we're approaching the 40-minute mark and it likes to have a little hiccup. So this may be the other person in this situation. Yeah, he's definitely in the reverse. This King of Cups is somebody who's over emotional, can be emotionally manipulative. They may not be able to handle their emotions very well. They may have they may be quite immature with their emotions, quite needy, emotionally unstable. So yeah, you may be choosing between two people here, and you've got the King of Swords in the upright and the King of Cups in reverse. So you may actually, this could potentially be the same person, just kind of to say, it may be somebody who is emotionally unstable, but they're a lot more, they're a lot stronger in the thoughts, in the headspace, than they are in their emotional space, is how it's coming through. Knight of Pentacles. So why is this Knight of Pentacles in your thoughts? Okay, Ten of Pentacles, yeah. This could be where the strategy is coming in, and it looks really good. It's very, very Taurus energy, I have to say. So in your future thoughts, this is like, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's taking action. They've come up with a plan. They're putting that plan into action. They may be coming forward to communicate something, or to take tangible steps towards something. And what they have in mind, what their plan is, involves the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is like it's like career, finance, material things, and it's like the best you can get. So it's wanting that perfect house. It's wanting that job that feels rewarding, that you feel like you're really making a difference to. It's the perfect partnership where there's growth and abundance. So yeah, this is kind of like everything you could need on a material level with somebody else as well. The Ten of Cups involves some sort of partnership or teamwork. Yeah, so this is really, really good. This is like strong, stable, consistent, really grounded, practical energy that is going to lead to a lot of abundance. And this is in your thoughts. So yeah, you may be thinking about, how do I do this? Or this is what I want. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles could be coming towards you with an offer that's going to lead to a Ten of Pentacles situation as well. So what is this Wheel of the Year doing here? What is this? Is this luck coming in? Is this a turn of events? What's going on here? Quite a lot of cards. Here's the communication and action. So in your future, the wheel will turn, and there's going to be rapid communication, rapid action. It's like all of a sudden you're going to go from this slow energy into this like fast energy. This may be a challenge for you if you're comfortable in this slow energy, kind of this turn of events that creates this fast paced energy. It may come as a bit of a shock. It may kind of like make you feel a bit unsure, but it's showing quite well. Which way up, please? Yeah, justice. So justice will come to the situation. You've got Libra again here. There will be balance. The communication and action will balance out some kind of situation that may have been a little bit unfair in the past. And this card is the Page of Wands. So didn't we have the Page of Wands before at that party? It's interesting. We've got the King of Swords and the Page of Wands have come out again. Now they were the ones with that Four of Wands card that was like some sort of event, and you were disappointed because you couldn't go to it. They're coming, this energy is coming back around in your future, so be prepared for it. It's coming through justice, action. Okay, whatever that is for you. Pages, though, they are a little bit immature, so it could be some kind of creative project that you need to kind of like figure out. It could be somebody coming in with like some kind of brilliant idea, very, very passionate about it, very creative, very fired up about something, and you're like, right, okay, brilliant, I love it, but I'm going to figure out in your thoughts how to make this tangible, like how to make this a practical reality. So right, Taurus, that was your reading. Let's pull you an advice card. It's almost like if you were meant to go to an event and it got cancelled because perhaps lockdown happened, COVID happened, perhaps you weren't able to attend something. It's like that opportunity is coming back around for you. That's kind of the energy of what I'm seeing here. Okay, straight away, yin yang, yeah, perfect balance, perfect harmony coming in. Interesting as well, you've got strategy there as well. Telling you so much strategy in this reading. 22 as well, that's like a perfect partnership. Broken, which way around, please? Right, which way around, please? Nope, you're not telling me. Which way, please? Yeah, okay. Be patient. Somebody may be healing a broken heart, but there is some kind of partnership coming in for you that's going to feel very, very balanced, or you're going to feel very balanced within yourself. Okay. Where are we? Energy of the Oracle cards. I'm meant to be doing 2 readings today, Taurus, and your reading was so long. I'm trying to get down to the 20-minute mark, and it's just not happening. Yin Yang. Passive, active, intuitive, logical. Upright. This card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your experience. In its upright position, it heralds a yin cycle, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a great time for receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective, so open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. Okay. So there you go. You can have a read of that. It came through in the upright quite clearly. So there you are. And there's a little affirmation there if you want to read that to yourself in the mirror, perhaps. Okay, so patience in reverse. I'm hoping this means the time for patience is over, because that patience energy has been haunting everybody's readings all year, and we all hate it by now, don't we? Okay, so patience. I'm going to put it in the upright to show you the imagery, but I'm going to read the reversal because it did clearly come out in the reverse. Peaceful redirection is the message when this card is reversed. Open up to the options available to you, even if they aren't yet totally clear. So that's kind of exactly what I was saying with this, right? Open up, like, the path may not be clear yet, but open up to it. The universe supports you when you allow its influence to help direct your outcomes. And when you open your imagination to all of the potential solutions around you, the key is the key is to keep moving forward without frantic need or urgency. Keep plodding on. Don't give up on your goal. Initiation and renewed action are needed now. So keep an open eye to new and unexpected opportunities around you. Wheel of the Year card. You may be surprised by where they lead. Affirmation. I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in surprising and imaginative ways. Interesting. That might be what that page is doing in your reading, the Page of Wands. This is the person who's coming in with the random idea that might actually turn out to be something that leads to your Ten of Pentacles. So keep an open mind. Don't dismiss things that seem impossible straight away. It may be that you need to take a leap of faith here with something that might seem a bit crazy, right? It's funny that I heard that Crazy Don't Seem Crazy Anymore by the Vapors as well this morning. The broken heart in reverse. Okay, the broken heart reverse marks a time of renewal and hope. The pain and trauma are behind you now, and you can trust that greater joy is on the way. Whatever has happened to hurt you in the past, you're now free to move on. The universe has much better things in store for you, so finish letting go of any residual grief and open your life to your new self-loving initiation. Joyous connections will follow. Brilliant. Lovely. So that is getting over this horrible energy up here in your heart space. Definitely leaving that behind and moving on to better things, right, with that Lover's card. Affirmation. I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. Okay, so there you go. So it came out in the reversed. There you are. If you want to read that at your own speed, you can do. Just pause that. Right, Taurus, I'm going to wrap this up and get your video uploaded and move on to whose reading am I doing? Who's after Libra? Scorpio. Oh, that'll be fun. Right, I do hope that was helpful to you. Do take care, and I'll see you again soon. Leave me a like if you like. Subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to do either of those things, that's absolutely fine. If you want to leave me a comment, please do so. I love reading them. If anything particularly resonated with you as well, I love to hear that. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye, Taurus.